online as well, and there are guests who are joining offline as well. So online members, I saw Toastmaster Krunal as well joining online. So don't you feel alienated. We would keep you active throughout the meeting. So and do participate when you are asked for. And I urge you all to please switch on your camera. So during like today's meeting, I would directly start off with guest introduction. Without further ado, like I would like to call upon Miss Mona guest. Like if you can switch on your camera. Miss Mona. Is she there?
Yeah, she's there.
Okay, we will take the guest introduction for guest Mona.
Yeah, she's there now.
Okay. Guest Mona, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can hear me?
Yes, yes. So basically, can you please give your introduction, what you are currently doing, and how you got to know about Vadodara Toastmaster Club?
First of all, I would like to say hello to everyone. And yeah, how did I get it? I just meet someone from your team where I've been in traveling, and she suggested me, if you want, you can try this club. And when I visit the club on a guest mode, I see lots of people who has a fear of public speaking, and they are coming up from that because the audience is so generous and so kind that they are okay if you are not speaking all right or not. So basically, I am here for my public and for fear I have. Speak.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, yes, Mona. And I appreciate that if you can stay till the end, there would be a fun event like table topic session where you could be also encouraged to speak. So I encourage you to stay till the end so that we can also get your feedback at the end.
Sure.
There is one more guest.
Uday Singh.
Uday Singh, if you can switch on your camera and introduce yourself, how you got to know about the club and what you currently are doing, like what you are doing currently. If you can.
Yeah, sorry. Hi, I couldn't get your voice audible.
Hopefully now I am audible and clear.
Yeah.
So can you please.
Good morning, Adil. Good morning.
Good morning. So can you please give your introduction, how you got to know about Vadodara and what you are doing?
Yeah, morning. I happened to connect with Karati a few months back. Hello.
Your introduction.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes. You are audible.
Yeah, I happened to connect with Karati, so that's how kind of I connected with her, and gradually she invited me on this platform. But I have not been quite regular. Occasionally. I am basically a management human resource professional, 20 years of experience, currently running a startup company into shared services. And I also do advisory for SMEs and startup. So currently advising a health tech into pain management startup company in Ahmedabad, primarily based from Ahmedabad. So I look forward to networking and mentoring people or young entrepreneurs, guiding them on way forward without interfering in the day-to-day operations. So that's my background primarily. I'm based from Ahmedabad.
Thank you so much for joining in. We appreciate your time and effort. Do stick till the end. There would be table topic where you would be encouraged to speak and
yeah, I would love to share my experience and all as and when required, as a guest or maybe as a speaker or whatever.
Definitely. So now the offline guest, if one by one you can come up on the stage and you can share your name, what you currently doing, and how you got to know about it. So any guest who would like to take this opportunity.
Myself, Jayesh Pandya. At present, I am working in this market research company, Baroda base. And I came to know here from my one of colleague, Happy Praja, to join Toastmasters. And 15 years ago, we talked give me a number of teaching. Talked with him around 10 minutes. And at the moment, I decided to join Toastmasters. Simply, I
Thank you so much. I would like to call second guest if we can come up on this and give a brief introduction of yours.
Hi friends, my name is Hari, and this is my second session as a guest. The first session I have only 2 weeks ago, and second week I tried to attend online, but we are having some issues, so I couldn't be able to attend. But now I'm here by the committee member. His name is Pradeep. I think he was, and he told me to join this club because I'm having a lot of stage fear. So just to came across my stage fear, I have joined. Thank you.
So much, and you are at the right spot. Basically, here we all like to conquer our fear. So in each and every meeting, we are conquering our fear. So we have a lot of guests today. That's a good sign. So you can come on this. Yes.
Good morning, everyone. So, I'm basically, my name is Arun, and I'm from Vadodara, and I'm working in an IT company which is based out of the location. So, I got to know about this club. I was just doing some online research because I'm part of similar clubs during my college. More about how the Toastmasters Vadodara works and operates. So, hence I'm here. And it's very good to see all of you on a bright Sunday morning, and hopefully I'll be a part of this club in the long run. So that's all.
So, good morning to all of you present here. My name is Arun. I'm from Ratnamani District. Graduate student from Ahmedabad University, and I was currently working in Bank of America as a fraud analyst. It has been a growing and exciting journey with the bank. It's motivated and enthusiastic person. I love to connect with new people, and I love to meet new friends. And hopefully, I get to know about this club from one of my cousins in mobile, and he told me that if you want to speak fluently, if you want to gain some leadership quality, then it will be the right fit and it will be the right club. So you should go there. Today is my first day. I am very excited and I love to connect with you. Thank you.
Yes.
Guys, my name is Ashish very recently, I was working with an automotive supplier, component manufacturing company, and I heard about Toastmasters when I was in my college. Actually, it's a very popular community within the student community, and it will take me some time to join in. I mean, it's always been my plans to be a part of the Toastmasters club. Because I've always heard that there's a diverse community of people who are part of this community. So I would like to interact with more such people and gain a better perspective on most things.
Ankur Chaurasia, working with motion company since, and I'm having 10 years of experience. In this group, I was in WhatsApp group from last almost 1.5 years. We were doing some hybrid kind of meeting. So, that's why I joined as a guest today. I have some stage fear because I have to do a lot of presentations. So I don't. Thank you.
With this, we have completed the guest introduction, and I welcome you all to the 44th meeting of Volunteer Toastmaster Club. Even though we are overshooting by 3 minutes actually through our agenda, but introduction of each and every member is crucial to us. So with this, I would still take 2 minutes to express my message, which I wanted to share with you all, which is also crucial part. Yesterday, I was thinking like, what message should I give to my members in this? I was pondering around and thinking like, I had a couple of thoughts, and then I thought that let it be impromptu. So for past 1 year, I had this query, which I would say overthinking per se, that I would ask the question that how many of you feel that your life is monotonous, that you are living 5 days a week in a corporate life, and then you are eagerly waiting for Sunday, basically weekend, Saturday and Sunday, which goes like that. It goes in a fraction of minute per second, even though 48 hours a day, but you can't even see those 48 hours. So how many of you feel that your life is getting monotonous? And raise your hand. I can see a lot of interest. Even if you are joining virtual, you can raise a virtual. We won't alienate you. You can always interact and pitch in whenever you feel that. So that was a question which I was getting for past 1 And second question, which was a bit frightening for me, was that I started losing interest in what I was doing. So suppose if I join a corporate in 2020, but I felt that I'm not more energetic or curious like when I used to be. So how many of you felt that during your journey, wherever you are, some phase were there where you were lacking that interest? Can raise your hand? I can see many hands. So there is a saying, do something you like, you would be more encouraged, you would feel like going to work. But that thing doesn't work in the real world. Last time I mentioned about a myth known as the real world. So I wanted to pass on the message, wherever you are, everything is a process. Wherever you're going to land, it's a process, and it that shows that how courageous you are. You are not quitting. And I would say that at Sunday 10 a.m. in the morning, you are here. So that shows your curiosity. Because you had an option to while away your time. Wake up at 12 noon, binge watch some series or but still you are taking out your time to be here. That's important to Toastmasters, and this is a community that try to mold and that to make each and every meeting effective so that the members and guests get something out. And I would, at the end, I would share one anecdote per se, which is related to sports, which I am usually inclined towards it, but it would be helpful for everyone. But my sole point here is that never keep expectation vague. Like, keep your expectation as per your time. So supposedly you are living, so basically live in present. Don't streamline your thoughts as if that everything would happen. We are not an alarm or program. So try to be at particular stage. And to give an example, we have 2 seasoned Toastmaster Kenneth and Toastmaster Gitan. I would ask both of them a question. At your age of 23 or maybe early 20s or late 20s, did you thought that in 2020 or 2022 you would be at Volunteer Toastmaster Club giving speeches, bringing laurels to the club? Did you had that in your mind? Toastmaster Gitan, like during your 23 or early 20s or late 20s, did you thought or plan about 22 that you would be at Volunteer Toastmaster Club?
That time it was not there.
Yes. So that's my what is coming our way. So always stay in present, take each and every opportunity and conquer it, and you would be there at the right spot. Because we have two legends. They have brought a lot of laurels, and they didn't thought about doing so when they were 30 or maybe 20 or early 20s. With this, like we have amazing uh, theme today, deck of cards. We all might have heard in probability. What would be a probability if you pick up a card of having spade of three? But today we have a seasoned Toastmaster Gitanjali, to unravel about the theme and help us know more about it. So with this,
Namaskar and very good morning to each one of you in the meeting. I am Toastmaster Gitanjali. Welcome you all in 244th meeting of our Rodra Toastmasters. Today I am here with my theme, deck of cards or pack of cards. Dear friends, if you were to travel in a local trains or metropolis or in the morning trains such as Karnavati, Gujarat Express, Memo, etc., here you must have seen innumerable office goers in there. Have you observed one great pastime of those daily passengers? That is playing cards. On their briefcase, they play the game of cards and pass their time merrily before reaching their destination. Their game not only gives pleasure to them, but that creates great excitement among viewers. I am very sure that each one of us has enjoyed the game of cards in our childhood years. The game of playing cards transgresses the borders of caste, color, creed, nation, language, age. It does not need much requirement or equipment. Just a pack of cards and you can enjoy the game indoor, outdoor. It's a game of big gambling house or casino. To the roadside hooligans, it has such a great power that within no time it can make a pauper a prince and a prince into a pauper through gambling. But it is not everything. Its positive side is marked. History says that cards are originated either in China or Persia. The most amazing fact of the deck of cards are that they are related with the Gregorian calendar in a very synchronized manner. These cards are made of two colors, red and black. Red color denotes day and black color represents night. Each deck of cards has 52 cards. 52 cards represent 52 weeks of the year. 4 spade, club, hearts, and giant presents 4 seasons of the year. 13 cards of each suite represents 13 weeks in the season. Each suite counts for 91 days. 12 fourth cards represents 12 months. 364 days altogether. Adding one joker makes 5 days and another joker only. Just a little break from my theme and move towards to run this meeting very smoothly, I have a chat team consisting of timer, a counter, and timer. They are the silent guardian of any Toastmasters club meeting. Their action speaks louder than their words. The importance itself made them the diamond role player of any Toastmaster club meeting. Their strong vigilance on time factor, language aspect, and dramatic effect give complete meaning to any club meeting. Today's timer's role will be played by Toastmaster Joe, an excellent speaker. Within a very short time, he has proved himself a very good speaker, and not only that, he has been our club. Dear audience, please welcome Toastmaster Joe with a loud round of applause. To highlight your role objectives.
Masters and esteemed guests, today I will be playing the role of the timer. As a timer, my role is to time the prepared speeches, the evolutions, debate topic speakers, and as well as any other person who is actually their timing. In Toastmasters, the timer, the signal which is given to any speech is similar to a traffic signal. Green is speed, green yellow, red is all what we hate, but yellow is a warning sign. So today I am yellow, so I am the warner for the timing. So for that I bought a bag in which there are place cards. Red, this is for green, and this is for yellow. For the prepared speeches, I will show the green card at 5 minutes, yellow card at 6 minutes, and the red card at 7 minutes. For table topic speeches, I will show the green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1 minute and 30 seconds, and green card at 2 minutes. For evolutions, I will show the green card at 2 minutes, yellow card at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and red card at 3 minutes. So at the end of each session, I will review my report. Thank you.
Second member of my tag team is Toastmaster Ravi, a very talented and smart love. She will play the role of. I welcome you all. Dear audience, please give a round of applause.
Up-counter. So the role of an up-counter is to note down the filler words spoken by the speaker in this meeting. Words such as and the repeated words such as okay, I will, etc. So why the reason behind keeping the record of this word is this decreases the quality of your speeches. So taking a note of this word and then trying to improve not to use them will help you a lot in your future speeches or any presentation or exchange. So this is my role today, and I will be presenting my report at the end of the meeting. And expecting some flawless speeches, and let's see.
It is the time to present the third member of my tag. He is none other than Toastmaster Tarun, a very humble and intelligent person. He is also a treasure of our club. Today he will play the role of grammarian. Dear audience, please welcome him with a and also we along with that the Blody and Julia of today's meeting.
Thank you, dear Modi. Good morning, Toastmasters and my fellow guests, online as well as offline. Today I will be playing the role of the grammarian. As a grammarian, I will look to that whenever you are giving your prepared speeches or any table topic speeches, I will look to that you use proper use of grammar. But also see that if there are any phrases we use, any proverbs used by will give you a speech. I will also introduce to you today the word of the day, that is diamond. So diamond, like we all present here, take this club a diamond club. So the gem, the meaning of diamond is gem. So you are all diamonds, which are making the club also diamond club. I would encourage each of the speaker to use this word of the day in their speeches last one. I would also like to explain you, introduce to you the phrase of the day, that is raise the stakes, rise the stakes. So what the meaning of this is to increase one's commitment or involvement. So as Toastmaster, we are always in we are always eager to have each of you to increase your stakes in all whatever role you are playing, whatever speeches you are giving. With that, I hand over back to DMOD. I will submit my report when I am called for. Thank you.
Why I have called them diamond role player. Just see how nicely and clearly they have explained their roles. As per given agenda, our meeting has been divided into 3 segments. First, the prepared speakers, and that part is me. Second segment consists of tailored topic session. That part will be conducted by Toastmaster Vishwajit. Today's table topic, master, and I think he is a very promising upcoming member of this club. Third and last segment of the meeting consists of evaluation, and that part will be conducted by our very great legendary speaker and evaluator, Toastmaster King. He's not less than a diamond. He's more than a diamond for us. Welcome back to my team. Each face card is King of Spades represents King David of Israel. King of Diamond represents Julius Caesar. King of Hearts symbolizes Alexander the Great. And King of Club denotes Charlemagne of Holy Fire. Now it is the time to enjoy the speeches of our very diamond talented speaker, whom I consider as special as diamond. In this role, my first speaker is Toastmaster Geek. He is a member of club, a man with beautiful smile and pleasing words. Before inviting him on the stage, I would like to invite his evaluator, Toastmaster Sanchita, one of the star speaker evaluator of our club, to highlight
Thank you, dear Moon. My target speaker, Toastmaster Geek, is going to do a project from the part Strategic Relationships. This is his level 2 project 2. The title of the project is Cross-Cultural Understanding. The purpose of this project is to identify your own cultural identities and the impact of stereotypes that impact others' perception of you. The time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. The title of this is Cultural Appropriation Debunked. It's really mysterious. I'm looking forward to you. All the best, Toastmaster, please, and over to you, GM.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sanchita. And Toastmaster Geek. Toastmaster Geek, please. Appropriation demand. Toastmaster Geek, all the best.
Culture
is the set of unwritten rules. They are unwritten because culture is passive. Which means if you are in your culture, it's unwritten. Toastmasters and Colleges. This study on culture was done by a Dutch anthropologist called Dr. Hofstede. He defined culture as the I see the culture as the set of lens which we look out in the world. You know, carry our culture with us regardless. It's like an invisible backpack. You may not know about your culture when you are in your own culture. It's like a fish in the water. The fish is in the water. It doesn't know it's in water until you take it out. So you may not know about your culture when you are in your culture. You may not know about the facts about your culture unless you are out of your own culture. Right? So that's it. There are different kinds of culture as we all know, right? Culture is very important because culture shapes our psychological thinking, and that's what influences how we all behave. So people behave in the way that is consistent with the way they think. Culture is very important for that. All belong to different kinds of a culture, right? And there are different kinds of culture. And the first thing that I want to tell you about is culture is learned. We learn our culture by our parents, by our grandparents, by our neighbors, by our surroundings, etc. So I would like to give you an example of a learned culture. See, I am born and brought up in India. I belong to Indian heritage. And when I was in high school, we had a cultural exchange program. So a guy named Haruto came from Japan and stayed with us for a week. On the third day, Haruto came to me and said, Deep, today I'm going to eat food. My fingers to demonstrate the cultural sensitivity towards your family. So why not? Good idea. So we were having biryani that day. 5 minutes into the dinner, Haruto was eating biryani and he turned towards me and said, how do you stop the curry and the yogurt from running out your hands? Or I replied, actually, Haruto, I don't know. Wasn't happening to me. Wasn't happening to anybody else at the table. I decided to raise up my stakes of my knowledge, and so I read up about it on the internet. To my village, there was whole theory and research about how to eat your food with your hands, how to mix the gravy and liver properly. You know about it. So this culture, we all learn how to eat our food in our culture, how to talk to the people of other gender. That we also learn in our culture. What are the constitutes of a good teamwork? What constitutes as a good leadership? We learn all this from our culture. So one thing I want to share about you, and I learned this the hard way. It's unless we understand the value that other person is from, we may actually mistook the actions or the person that is taking. So I would encourage all the Toastmasters to understand the value that other person gives. And with that, I would like to hand over the stage to Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you so much. Hereby, I am presenting my second speaker, a very calm and composed person He is none other than Rose. Before presenting him on the stage, I would like to invite his evaluator, Toastmaster Nikhil, one of the star performer of our club. Toastmaster Nikhil, you on the stage. Please welcome him.
Thank you, Toastmasters and guests. So today we have our second speaker, Toastmaster Santosh. He has very interesting pathway, persuasive influence. He already completed this level 1, and this is the level 2 project 1. So the purpose or objective of this speech is to identify his primary leadership skill. And the speech title is My Journey Towards Leadership. So I wish you a very best to TM Santosh for sharing your journey towards leadership. Timer, please note the time is 5 to 7 minutes. All the best. TM.
Dear members, please welcome Toastmaster very warm-heartedly. Toastmaster Leadership, Toastmaster Santosh. All the best. Stay business.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gitanjali. Leadership. Leadership, there's one quote well said by John Maxwell. Leaders are those person who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters, the President, and my dear guests. This topic of my speech, leadership, what it reminds to you when you hear the word leader, maybe you can tell some name, example, or some actions of yours. Anyone? No.
Oh, President.
Sorry.
Oh, President, are you leader of the
So there are typical behavior style of those leadership which inspires us, which motivates us to follow our goals and dreams. Maybe in various different styles. And believe me, one of my favorite leader is Dr. Ijazul. You must have heard this. You must have heard of one incident, like one of the mission which failed. So he claimed himself for the failure, but when it succeeded, so he gave all credit to his team. So that's one typical style I like about Dr. Ijazul. He is no more, but still he is in my heart. With that, I will start my speech. So yesterday I went to the Toastmaster website, like to have a guidance of my project level 2. And what I found, there were a number of questions to evaluate my leadership style. So those questions, when I ended answering, there were a number of answers, there were a number of leadership styles, and I'm still confused with what I am suitable to. Because coaching it mentioned 25, affirmative it mentioned 24, innovative it mentioned 23. So there were hardly one number difference. With that, I would put the other quote, the other quotation, like the other quote. Leaders are those who doesn't care about titles, positions, and work hours. They are the one who deals with the people relationship and they manage situation. With that, I would narrate one of the incidents in my professional career. Like it was in June 2013. I started my professional life. I entered into the company premises. I entered into this order, and she was like, "Okay, you have to follow this department." I went into the department. I saw there were cubicles, chairs, tables, meeting rooms, and the whole mentioned HR. So I have to enter the HR. I went inside. I greeted the ma'am. She greeted me. She was like, "Okay, have a seat, take a coffee," and all those formalities were going on. She asked a number of questions, and the part came salary negotiation, which is important part from HR. She asked me, like, "What is your expectation?" I said, 3 lakhs per annum. She was like,
That is not compulsory. And as per fresher, I should get package that much. She was like, okay, you should. We'll get to the management head and we'll inform you. So that was first part. The other part, like she took all my queries. She briefed me the company's rules and regulations. And with that note, I felt and I knew like understand now like those were the typical leadership styles which deals with the people, understand their requirements, and with their requirement they meet the objective maybe of company or personal. With that note, I would like to ask you a question like what style of leadership do you see in this handling situation from my HR? Maybe I can give you some option whether it was coaching, innovative, or democratic. Which of these you would think is a kind of style? Like coaching, whether it was innovative or democratic. Very true. So democratic styles are those which deals with the people, get the requirements, meet company's goal, and often they collect the team members to perform a specific task, irrespective of their individual's performance. With that, I will take to the next incidents. Before that, it was like I was learning through my journey. I was having a good learning, and I was trying to accomplish my company goals, having meetings, and with that, like manpower handling, conflict management. There were a number of other parameters. The other incidents was like one of the vendor we had been paying. He had for us the on-site dress code. There were defects in the code. With that, like our management been paying, and I was not aware of that. One day that vendor came and was like I got a call from reception. Like one of the vendor is eager to meet you. I was like, oh, let's see who's it. I got a call from reception, ma'am. Like Santosh, there is one vendor to meet you. I was like, okay, ma'am, let's send him inside. Vendor came inside. He was in a good mood. I felt at that time. I greeted him with water, coffee, and at the end of that, he was like, he raised his anger voice and he was like, where is the payment? I was like, what is this about now? And believe me, that day, my manager was on leave, enjoying Marathi. All my colleagues were in on-site field, and I was in a horrible situation, like how to manage it. I took him in the meeting room. I narrated him our story, and I tried to guess like what next step should I do. I took the effective note to him. I took this matter to manage to accounting and ensured him that he should get the payment at the specified period. With this, I would like to ask you which type of leadership style I tried managing it. Maybe affiliative or authoritative. Which of these? Whether it was affiliative or authoritative? Very good. So affiliative type of leadership styles are those which handles a critical situation and tries to avoid conflicts within the management. With that, I would like to end my speech. And I would end with the same quote, like leaders are not the person to deal with title, position, or work hours. They are the person to deal with relationship. Thank you.
God wants to be the leader and wants to do the work. Is it? Thank you so much. Time now, it is the time for my timer to present his time.
We had used to this today. For Git finished his speech in 4 minutes and 45 seconds. When we see to it, when compared with 1300 seconds, it by only 5%. So 95%, he was just able to complete his speech, but due to just 5 seconds, but I believe failing at net practice is better than failing at the actual match. And Toastmasters is a good out of it. And for Santosh finished his speech in 7 minutes and 20 seconds.
and as per rule book which qualified. Thank you.
Excuse me, like 30-second here and there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It is fair and also 30-second here and there, so it is also qualified.
Okay, then this is apology for the mistake. Thank you for qualified. Thank you.
Now, Toastmaster Ganeshwar, are you launching the poll?
Yes, yes. I will
So
launch.
should I continue?
Yeah, you can continue.
Deck of cards is an amazing game. Patience is the best friendly game of the lonely person. Rat-a-tat-tat, 2, 3, 6, best, matching color, etc. are the very popular games of kids. Rummy and poker are other popular games of adults. Above all, bridge is most well-known and exciting game, a game of cards, which is played from local level matches to the international level matches. With this, I would like to hand over the stage to our one of the promising upcoming speaker, Toastmaster Biscuit, to conduct the table topic session. Dear audience, please welcome him with a loud clap. Stage is yours. And here is the game to be.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Good morning, fellow Toastmaster and our guests. Table topic session. Table topic section is like a diamond among all the sessions that we have covered in our meeting agenda. I will say the more you polish it, the more you decide. So, before going forward, let me clarify more about this session to our guests. We will clarify. I will clarify on two sections: why we need this and how it will operate. So, why we need this? This system will help you for your impromptu speeches, and it also helps when you are on your feet. And besides that, it also comprises four sections of our communication skill, that is listening, thinking, and organizing and delivering. Then we will come to next section, how it will operate. This session, how it will operate. This session is not only for our members, but also guests can raise their stakes. They can also we are Toastmaster. We are Toastmaster want our guests for active participation in this session. And in this session, I have a number of sheets with me. I will just place it here. The guest can pick any one of the sheets and hand over to me, and I will read the topics for them. And after that, I speak. For this session, timing span will be 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, our timer will show green card. At 1 minute 30-second timer will show yellow card at 1 minute. And at 2 minutes, we will get red card. So that's all from my side. And let me invite our guest. And for that also, either you can raise your hand voluntarily, or I can call you randomly, anyone from guest as well as from members. So let me start with our Toastmaster Bhavesh, please. But your topic is movies or OTT or in cinema. Which one you prefer?
Yes. And very good question. That because the world, right? So whether to go for physical movies or to go for online platform, what is important? So I would believe going for physically in the theater experience altogether from the digital world on the OTT platform. when you sit with so many people and enjoy the entire film with the emotions of the different people. Whether the old time or old days when people were sitting in the theaters and clapping when it is a good scene or when a good emotion comes. So this is something which is very important for me as an individual, that you enjoy that emotion together instead of enjoying it in the OTT platform altogether. So in my opinion, I feel that physical movies in the theaters will be having a better experience than enjoying it. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ramesh. Nicely articulated speech. And as you know that now we are moving to digital media, but still movies in cinema hall is the best thing because you will miss the aura whatever we are finding cinema hall. Right, said. Then I invite guest Mona who is in online. Are you audible? Am I audible to you?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Let me read topic for you. Health or wealth? What do you prefer?
Between OTT and cine theater.
Health or wealth? What do you prefer?
Health or wealth? I prefer wealth.
Yeah, this topic is
Let me tell you that. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I prefer wealth because wealth is equal to health and money. So, is person is wealth, that means he is having or she is having money and education or knowledge, both. And for health is only if you have health only and no financial economy or money on you, you can't or you can't stay health. So I believe on a wealth because the wealth gives you health and plus a good education, good how to earn money, how wealth is equal to, you can say, health plus knowledge. So I prefer wealth over health. Thank you.
Thank you, guest Mona, for your nice speech.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Then anyone from here, offline guest, who can raise their hand also, or I will call. Okay. So guest Jayesh, could you please come up? Yes. Talent versus attitude. Your topic is talent versus attitude. What do you prefer?
Of course, attitude, because we have talent, but we do not have attitude. We are not speaking well upfront. Then there is not have very good talents within us, but if we have a attitude like arrogancy, then no one come to reach us. Like, give you a simple example. There are two shops near us. Doing well. Both have same type of food, but one shopkeeper are very gentle. They are with very good attitude. So always we prefer to go to that shopkeeper rather than other shopkeeper. So many examples we have in our life that we prefer always attitude. So this is my input for this. Thank you. Actually, I have to some supplement to this. Though just a day before, I have listened to the speech of Harsh Bogle. Have you listened? I think in YouTube. He said that talent and attitude, always attitude should be preferred because you know Sachin Tendulkar and Vinod Kambli both having similar talent, but due to attitude only Sachin Tendulkar excel, but Vinod Kambli still in some little bit backside of the Sachin Tendulkar. And also he also mentioned another thing that in Australian Army there is an elite core team. Before selecting that core team, they check their CVs of all the candidates and they select accordingly who once failed in their life and again succeeded. So due to attitude only, once you fail and again you succeed, that will help you for your better positive attitude. So next we will go for next speaker, guest Uday Singh from online.
He's not.
He's not. Okay, sorry. Next guest Hari. Could you please come? Your topic is most cherished moment of your life.
As we all know, life is a very precious gift from God. We all know the values of life, and while life is, I think, full of God with cheerful moments, it's very difficult to pick one out of the box of pot of whole flowers. So the most cheerful moment in my life, I guess, I just earned a big trophy in the mathematics calculation. I hope you vectors from which we can calculate the whole mathematical counts within fractions of seconds. So I have taken a part in that. The organization name was Brain. I don't know now, it's no more because of lack of awareness of that thing. But I took the competition and Gandhinagar among 300 students and beyond our students were participating in that competition, and out of the three, two of them got trophies. One was me, another one was my colleague, and it was competition in Gandhinagar among overall whole Gujarat, you can say branches, and almost over 1,300 students were participating in the competition, and it was very cheerful and adorable moment for me that I won trophy for the Parvas.
Thank you, guest Hari, for your nice speech. You know, always winning a trophy is your cherished moment of life. What Hari has shared with us. Next, we can call our next speaker, guest Arun. Instagram versus LinkedIn.
This is a controversial topic. So first of all, I would like to start with the thing that LinkedIn started with a different purpose and Instagram started with a different purpose. But nowadays we are seeing a trend where both of them have become almost synonymous to each other because people have been posting content that is typically meant for Instagram. But I would, as a professional in the field of IT industry, I always prefer LinkedIn. The first thing that I would open in the morning is LinkedIn because I can see many anecdotes about famous people, about all these leaders, about all the people who have achieved something in life or have learned something in their life. Whereas on Instagram, most of the thing that I see is people posting about the fun that they are having in life. So, from a personal note, I would always prefer a motivation instead of feeling left out or FOMO, as we call it, fear of missing out. So from a personal standpoint, I would prefer LinkedIn. But yeah, there are certain times where you want to show while also having fun. So in those scenarios, Instagram is the way to go forward. But LinkedIn, that is the thing for the future, unless people don't post content that is made for Instagram on LinkedIn or vice versa. So that's all from me.
Next speech by our guest Arun. Next we will move forward to our guest Avi. The topic is newspaper versus news channel. Which one?
So my topic is newspaper versus news channel. So as of I'm in my opinion, I will prefer newspaper over news channel. As in the recent days, what we are observing that we are not getting the full, we are not getting the true story of the news channel as they are comparing with the newspaper. If you are viewing the newspaper, you have 10 pages, and in where we get the opinions of the great journalists. So we have the two possibilities, but on news channel we get only one side of the story. We are not able to infer the main thing what the reason that might be might be the news anchor selling something on his news channel by presenting some of the thoughts that are not the truth. But on news, in my opinion, news channel are more authentic than news channel. So thank you.
Thank you, guest Avi. Actually, he also reminded me that scenario in our COVID situation. You have cross-checked it. What is the newspaper and what is the news channel? What they have shown us to us. Okay. Next, we will go to our next speaker, guest Assis. Your role model. Your topic. Your role model.
My role. So today in the internet, if you go and just do some browsing, you find many people doing many things. Most of which you find inspirational, and it would be very hard to pinpoint a single person as your role model because inspiration and motivation sounds. But one person that I have found who I would really like to emulate would be Dr. Jordan Peterson. He is a clinical psychologist and he was formerly professor at college University of Toronto, that is in Canada. And he, well, in one word, if I had to summarize it, I would call him articulate because he is able to translate his thoughts into speech. He is very well able to speak what he's thinking about, and communicate in an effective manner to the person listening to it. And this is something you'll find that many people like me agree with because he also has his own YouTube channel and he's also been on many many podcasts and news interviews. And the type of arguments and type of discussions he has on these podiums and these venues is something that you would really look forward to listening and encountering in the future, and definitely something that you would be able to learn many things.
For your nice speech. Everyone has a role model. Without a role model, life would not be here or happy. So, with that note, I will move forward with our next guest, Ankit. Okay, your topic is online shopping versus offline shopping. What do you prefer?
So it should always go for offline shopping, as per my opinion, because at least you can have a you can touch even that particularly you can wear and see like how you are doing. Online it's not possible, but maybe the technology is there of AR and also probably that also is possible in online. But if you have like limited budget and you want to go it's offline, that it's always good, as per my opinion.
Online shopping, when supposing I will say in my case, whenever I want to buy something, I will first check it in online, and which then I will go to offline and I will choose which price is lesser in either in online or offline. Then I will prefer whether I will go to online or offline, because when money matters, we have to think twice, thrice, or multiple times. So next, with this our online guest, not guest, Toastmaster Krunal ji there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, loud and clear. Am I audible and
Yes.
visible?
Yes, yes, yes.
I can see smile on Sanchita's face.
Okay, Team Krunal, your topic is rainy season versus summer season. What do you prefer?
Thank you very much, Table Topic Master, for this interesting topic. Rainy season versus summer season. Now, if you ask this question to a man who is married for past 20 years, for him, all seasons are same, be it rainy or be it summer, because when I was growing up, when I used to watch romantic songs in the Hindi Bollywood movies during rainy season, and when actually that happened in my life, the reality was quite different. The moment rain started, my wife used to scream at me that go and pick up the clothes. So it was a big shock to me that what exactly happening in the life. So if I have to prefer rainy season or a summer season, I don't think anything is a preference to me. Both seasons are same for an Indian man married for past 20 years. And in reality, I would say that all seasons have their own values and importance. So let us not be selective. Summer season also equally important as the rainy season is. But personally ask me, I enjoy all the seasons. I enjoy traveling in rainy seasons also, and I enjoy traveling in summer seasons as well, because the nature has its own beauty in rainy seasons as well as in summer seasons. Thank you, and over to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Krunal, for a nice speech. All season has its own value. So with that, with this note, I am moving forward with your next guest, Chola Trivedi. Yes. Your topic is hard work versus smart work.
Hi, I'm Chola Trivedi, and it's my first time as a guest here. Hard work versus smart work. Well, suppose you're smart, but you don't want to work, then there's no way. The way to success is only hard work, but also you have to be smart. Suppose you put a patient up obstacle, and if you say that no, I'm not going to head of it, then you will stop it. So that, and then you come. Sure about it. that if you make the same mistakes, you will not come. If you make the same mistake, you will come to the see. To extend I want to sell a mango. If it is not sellable in example, I'll sell it anywhere else. But if I'll sell it in a place where mangoes are not available, where it's not grown, I'll sell it in Jammu Kashmir, then people. So you have to balance. Life is always about balance. You have to balance about between the hard work and smart work. So I would choose both. Thank you very much.
Nice speech. Hard work and smart work, I think both are complementary to each other. We need both. So with this, I will move with our next guest Nikita. Your first day at college.
Been on stage since like many years, and I'm very nervous right now to speak over here. See, I have done Bachelor's of Commerce and then Master's of Business Administration from National University. So I used to give lots of presentations over in college. So at my first day, actually, I feel like BBA students, they are not BCom students are not have that exposure in the college. Like in MSU, I was studying, so I was preparing CAT examination, preparation of CAT examination. So I was not going to college at MSU, and I was not having exposure. As far as when I pursued for MBA, there I got the exposure, and I was having a stage fear also. So yeah, it was going out when I pursued my master's.
With this, I will end this table topic session, and I will hand over this podium to our timers, share its timing details of all our speakers.
Thank you. We had 11 table topic speakers today. So today, I got policemen sitting, standing below the traffic signal. 11 cars passed by me, but I got only one chance. Only Ankit is not qualified. All were passing, all passed the traffic signals. Thank you.
Toastmaster group. Now I would like to invite our Toastmaster of the day to continue.
Again, wonderful session. You have conducted wonderfully this session. Very well. Well done. The deck of playing cards are one of the most exciting items of tricks for magicians to use their audience. Each and every magician have their own tricks with playing cards. Nowadays, tarot card readers are also using playing cards to forecast our future because they feel cards have mystical significance. With this, I would like to call on the stage our esteemed chief Toastmaster Vikram, one of the star. Very sorry. Toastmaster Kiran.
Good morning, everybody. I'm a general evaluator, but before I start my general evaluation, I will ask for the role players which are there to give their comments. Then I will conclude. First, I would invite the two evaluators. Today we have two speakers, and they will be critically analyzed by the evaluators. I will first go and go first, who is one of the best evaluators we have, and let's listen what he has to say about Toastmaster Geet's speech today. So, Sanchita.
Good morning, everybody, and especially to my target speaker, Toastmaster Geet. Congratulations for Diamond speech. Diamond because it had all the qualities for it had a mysterious title, which was Cultural Appropriation Department. Had us honored on the edges of our seat. Your speech had a good beginning, a body, and a conclusion. It was a well-organized speech. You began how culture our lives. That we invited from our neighbors, from our family, from everybody around us. You also mentioned we realize its importance when we go out of it. There were beautiful examples when you mentioned the fish doesn't realize the importance of water unless it is taken out from it. You further emphasize the importance by taking up a personal story. Personal stories have their own importance. When you recite them, speak from heart, and it touches the heart of your audience. You spoke about your Japanese friend, and he asked about a simple thing: how do you eat with hands? Then you explained how you research, and we just found out that eating with hands itself is a huge topic of research. You further mentioned about how culture impacts us, how we should not misunderstand others who are not from our culture. You had a nice message towards the end when you mentioned that we should be sensitive about those who are not from our culture and not judge them. Now, how is the stakes of this speech? I have two suggestions. One, you have a tendency to look at the screen. When you are giving speeches, you need to maintain eye contact with your audience. Otherwise, they lose interest in your speech. This comes when you practice more. Try to look at the mirror and speak more and more. You will get the habit of looking at your audience and also try to look around. You use the stage very nicely. But again, I would like you to have some voice modulation. You say, I looked into the internet about how to eat with hands, and I was surprised. There was a whole lot of. You add voice modulation, you increase the interest of your audience. To summarize, beautiful, excellent content, very good delivery. Just keep the suggestions in mind and it will be an extraordinary speech. Over to you, G.
Toastmaster Geet is the winner of so many evaluation contests, so you must keep it in mind. I will call the second winner, Toastmaster Communication. We will just speak of Toastmasters and so speaking.
Good morning all. So we have our second speaker, Toastmaster Santosh. So this speech was really super awesome. I really enjoyed this speech. And the starting, he really started really well with the quote of John Maxwell. So this is the best way, to start. Just to start with the question or story or the thought. So it was really nice. The next directly joined his personal interest. So this is the very important point. Everybody would like to know what's others' interest. When he said his personal, like his favorite leader, Dr. Kalam. So it was really nice. It was really connecting. Apart from that, so whenever it's required, you also put the numbers or data in your speech. 23%, 25%, or the what's your salary expense, everything. So that numbers, it's really very, eye-catching for the audience. So that is really nice. You have mentioned a couple of numbers in your speech. That is really good. Though we don't have much space here, still, Santosh, you have used the stage very well. Like when you enter into the room, you go over there, or you are talking with the HR, So it was really nice conversation that you tried here to demonstrate. It was really good. Apart from that, though it was an informative speech, right? It wasn't a, it was an informative leadership style. But still, you put enough questions, and that is very important for any informative speech.
And apart from that, you also do storage of the questions. So that is really a positive part of your speech. Because throughout the 5 to 7 minutes, you need to engage the audience. This is very important to have the questions or to share the stories of the questions. I know few of the things which you can improve in the next. I observe you you are having very limited time. So that comes for the practice. So definitely you can improve over the practice. Apart from that, your objective was to identify the leadership style. I was thinking it's good you can explain the various leadership styles. So at least audience can very well connect with the topic. Because the initially you said few styles and the last it was different. And the last, I think it was over the 7 minutes. And that's why it wasn't the proper conclusion. So do a little bit practice, And I really like one sentence of your speech. That is, Dr. Kalam is not here, but it's in your heart. I will say, Dr. Kalam, every Indian's heart. After that, it was really super speech. I wish you all the best for the next speech. Thank you very much.
Now we had a very interesting topic session. We all know that, and we had so many good speeches given there. Now we have a new role in which debate topics are evaluated because we must all of them want to get debate topics. All stars even out of that. We all have seen that the IPL kind of good cricketer, then they finally become a very good cricketer and test cricketer. So to judge that, we have a very versatile Toastmaster, I would say, and he is none other than Toastmaster Vikram, who is come from Kolkata, now back to Baroda. And I wish all the guest speakers who have spoken today carefully listen to what he has to say. From Toastmasters and guests, and their table topic evaluated. To start with, of the 11 speakers, I had some general observations today. Number one, 90% of the guests starts their speech with so. You will have to consciously see why is this happening. In fact, I would say that subconsciously everybody is using the word so. Probably if you can turn on to a YouTube channel or this and listen to your speech, you will know who all started with so. Next, you are not aware that there is an online audience as well. Probably you will have to stare at this part of the camera and address the online audience as well. That's the awareness that we need to get for the speech. The topics were amazing, which was A or B kind of a topic. And you all took a stand. That's very important. Sometimes we go into, when we start a speech, we would like to speak about A. And by the time we end it, we want to speak about B. And when you go and sit there, you would think, why should I do this? To be very specific. To start with, Bhavesh spoke about movies on OTT or the cinema theater. He clearly took a stand and has good evidence for why does he like it. Good on him. Next, Mona. Even though she was online, the acoustics were very different. The bandwidth was very different. She was very slow, clear, and wanted to tell her point. In fact, she said, thank you. Sometimes we say, that's all right. Instead, she clearly knew that when to end this topic. Jayesh, talent versus attitude. You jumped into the speech. Salutation is very important. A hello, a hi, a good morning is very important. A real life example help all of us to relate with. However, not only for Jayesh, for a few others, I'm going to say the same. 2 minutes is very precious. Around 20 people have woken up on Sunday morning to listen to me. So these 2 minutes have to be utilized for every one of us. Hari, most cherishable moment. Excellent. If somebody had asked me, the 2 minutes I would have been wondering which cherishable moment I will have to speak. But you did speak about one moment. I'm sure that by the time you go on, you sat there, you would have thought of something else as well. But still you took one stand. Arun, Instagram versus LinkedIn. No celebration. Both started with a different purpose. That was very well told by you. FOMO,
you did end up saying that what is this FOMO, fear of missing out. Sometimes what happens is people use these modern jargons and expect everybody to know what those modern jargons are. But that was the highlight of the speech. You did tell that what is FOMO. Abhi, newspaper versus news channel. Again, no salutation. But you did narrate between the pros and cons of both the newspaper and the news channels. Ashish, your role model. So that's how you started. And Jordan, who's this Jordan? You did end up giving a detailed explanation of who he is, but you would like to know his full name slowly and clearly. What happens is, why is he a role model? That was missing in this speech. The role model, how great he was, we all knew. But why did he become a role model? You would like to know more about that. Ankit, online versus offline shopping. So, you took a stand, you put AI. I mean, it must be artificial intelligence, but better you expand what is AI. Again, 2 crucial minutes given to everyone of us offline, online. You can speak for more than 1 minute. Kunal, am I audible? No bandwidth issues, absolutely nothing to Toastmaster Kunal. In fact, you are so clear, slow, absolute classic example of how an online audience has to address offline audience. We all are used to addressing an offline audience or an online speech addressing an online audience. But Kunal addressed from online to offline. He conveniently and smartly evaded the topic and did not take a stand whether it is summer or winter. This is how he was humorous as well. The basic or a very important feature of a public speaker is to connect with the audience, and we all like humor. That was spot on by Toastmaster Kunal. Chola, you rushed into the speech and suddenly said, hey, wait, hello, hi. That's okay. Then you said someone said it. We would prefer that a knowledgeable person or a philosopher. If you had mentioned that kind of a word, it would have helped value. Nikita, your first day at college. I am a bit nervous. This sentence usually reduces the nervousness. That's how I used to do that. BBA is active than BCom. I would say that's a very controversial statement. I mean, that was your opinion. However, the audience here is a very mutually learning and a very supportive audience. When you have a different set of audience, you can avoid this. You also use the word so. That's my evaluation. You have to be very, very careful that the awareness of stage, awareness of audience, and awareness of the topic that we speak. In fact, table topics, it's very easy to speak about a topic which was given to the person before you. Very easy to speak about a topic after you. But the topic given to you is always 7 years into Toastmasters. Well, now I evade Toastmasters. Anyway, a very good job done by all of our guests. Very good platform provided by all of our
how to pose and how to do voice modulation, something has to be done from Toastmasters. I forgot, we have to vote for the best evaluators. So, timing for the evaluators can be out.
It always need good when you are called after the evaluator to evaluate the evaluators based on the timing. So as per the timing, go to evaluators are qualified or TM Sangeeta and TM Meeting.
In the vote for best student, the link can write it, and then we can proceed further. But in the meantime, let me ask the comment other role players which we had today. The first one is our conference Toastmaster Kati. So she will tell us wherever we faltered in the speeches, like you have rightly said. So let's wait for Kati's comment from the company, all of us.
So, hello everyone. Of words which we all use while we on the stage. fill in the name that who said that. So I'll tell the word and then I'll list the name that this person used these words. And it's count the word that how many times you use, but I wrote. So you use that word many times and you have to that when you are next time on this. So starting we have flawless speaker will meet big pauses. Toastmaster D, Toastmaster Santosh, and yes, we had big pauses. Were used by Toastmaster Guru, Toastmaster Taro, Toastmaster D, Santosh, Vistiji, Bhavesh, yes, Mona, yes, Jayesh, yes, Hari, Avi, Ashish, Ankit, Pranansa, Chola, and Vivek. So there were too much, and I have to manage the names because the space was reduced. Used by D, Santosh, Vistiji, Avi, Chola, and Vivek. So, this was done by Santosh, Nitin, Vistiji, Bhavesh, Guest Jayesh, Pranansa. Like we use by 3 times or 4 times in a particular speech, which is to be avoided. So Santosh, Ankit, and Nikhil pay attention on your like. Filler sounds. Those are Santosh who some of the filler sounds which can be avoided in the upcoming speeches. In those are used in many times in the speech. So you know, this was done by Joseph Bhavesh, Ashish, Vistiji, and Nikhil. And this was done by both the guests, Hari and Ashish. So this was not to point your voice, but this was to help you to avoid this word so that your next speech or whatever the presentation or when the next time you will be on stage, you have to avoid this so that audience will have the attention on what content you are delivering, not on. Because as we human beings, you pay more attention on negative aspects rather than positive ones. So I hope this and you will be improving your upcoming speeches. And thank you so much. Over to you, Chief.
Now we go to the grammar. Grammar is the most important part of any, and we must work very full attention to grammatical errors. So let us listen what Tarun has to say about grammatical errors today in the beautiful use of the family.
The Toastmasters and esteemed guests. To start with, I will this person who used guest who used the word of the day or the phrase of the day. Gitanjali meant this was it, TMB and TM Sansita. They have used either the word of the day or the phrase of the day for the speech. As far as grammar is concerned, I will start with TMB first. Like in his sentence, he used plurals, mismatch sometimes, like kinds of cultures, something like that. And I could relate one sentence like, what are the constituents of good culture? Instead of that, what constitutes of a good culture? That is, what is the right English? You also should share about you. When it comes to sharing, it be by. That was a few grammatical mistakes which you did while you were doing this speech. Then coming to PM Santosh. Use the quote and said, well said quote. When you are referring to a quote or quote, it does not need to add well said. The quotes and quotes are definitely well known. And you also talk about styles of leadership. Instead of style of leadership style, various leadership styles you can speak. We also talk about other quotations and some other improper use of English. Is before you leave the speech. Coming to table topics, like there were so many 11 guests, few of them were flawless. It was difficult to find grammatical error. But I noted one or two of them. Like guest Mona, stay in health. It is stay healthy. It's better to say stay healthy instead of stay in health. Jayesh, guest Jayesh, arrogancy. Use arrogancy. Arrogance is the right word. And he also told about the shops which are near and the shops were dealing with them. Like that is what he used. Instead of dealing like the behavior of the shopkeeper is a better word instead of when it comes to a good relation with the shopkeeper. And then I think Hari talked about big trophy. I think instead of in negative big, only a trophy is sufficient to highlight your achievements. That's all from my. Thank you.
So we had all the role players give their commentaries so that we all can be better next time. Now I will generally evaluating the whole session briefly, in very brief time because I think we should not be on the time. So first let me talk about standard and arms. Very quickly introduce everything about the session. I would only have one suggestion that you should be volume to be slightly louder, not reaching the last frame. You always be very affirmative about it. And keeping the mobile silent is a very important thing. Of course, nobody is on time. To be decided on the time. President Asim said, he is always a very mild mannered man. And I would only ask that he speaks so well, his content is so rich, but he doesn't reach because he speaks very simply. I think he should learn that. And what remarkable was he was brief. Briefly, he mentioned about the structure of the speech, so that the guests did not exactly what is going to happen. We also welcome all the guests very nicely. And his shoes were remarkable because, because when you are presenting, it is very important something of your dress notice because everybody will not remember that. That's why I was very impressed that his shoes were definitely very impressive. Then coming to Temotic Gitanjali, we all know that she had a teacher and principal, she knows exactly how to engage with this. She always does that anytime we told her. She will be very precise in the presentation. She will always do the best job of the theme which is given. Today it was pack of cars. She told everybody a lot of things about pack of cars. And then in the 52 cars, what is the significance? There's a Gujarati movie just recently come, Paper Muka. I asked everybody else to she talked about the 53rd car. With the style, just noticed it very nice and you must say. The timer Blue. Now Blue has a very unique style. He makes something always innovative about it. He was very precise about what time he was going to be. He chose a very beautiful three colors, one red and I also remember one timer that he, in order to attract people, see what to see, what to see. She did 3 pictures of 3 heroines. One in green, one in yellow, one in red. So no picture missing. And as for the party, she is always forthcoming. And she said a very beautiful sentence that he is expecting flawless speeches. So that was a good usage of it. In an evaluation finally, when she gave the comment, she was very brief, accurate. She didn't take much time to mention everybody's name. And she looks so cheerful, so that you don't feel that you are hurting you. And one thing she must say that you must avoid casual thing. When you are coming here, don't use so and another. I still know it because I come to it later. That this casualness is something which will kill the essence of the speech. So you be firm. If you don't remember, you just say something very firmly which is grammatically correct. Don't use as, so and all. She rightly pointed out. Now coming to the evaluators. 2 evaluators we had, who are one of the best evaluators today we have. Sanchita and Nikki. Now Sanchita, no one does better evaluation than Sanchita. I can really vouch on that. She picked up all the gems in the speech of Toastmaster Geek, right? Geek, I would say, I'm not supposed to speak much about the speaker, but I would just say one thing. There are some beautiful phrases he used. Initially, he just inspired us with some beautiful sentence. And then I think she probably lost the form in between, like Virat Kohli does. He didn't get it again. Again, he lose it at the end. So what exactly the Sanchita said is practice. I think you didn't do enough practice with the speech. And that was clearly visible there. Santosh gave a very first picture, first sentence. I think I would like to again say what was the first sentence? Very beautiful part of leadership. Leadership source, would you say? Shows the way they post the picture. Beautiful, beautiful. Very briefly said what it is. So it was good, but Sangeeta, sorry, Nikhil is rightly pointing out there was not much information about the leadership style. So I think it was not very clear. I won't say much about it, but I would say how Nikhil beautifully illustrated it. He carefully listened to his speech. It was very evident that he noted everything. And he said questions which he asked. So when you ask a question, and it is rightly said, it has to be very precise and very clearly understood. Because half the people don't understand the question, will not get the correct response. So your idea also get good response. And but good observations were done by people about this. The observation is very important because if you observe things, then only you know how to do it. Now we come to the of person. I will not say much, but also you also need a lot of practice because this is the level 2, and you must indicate that how. There is this type, there are many speeches given by Toastmasters very important. Leadership style is important. You are giving a very big project on that. That is very important. I would urge everybody to see one YouTube speaker. He's not a speaker as such, he's a scientist. Jim Khalil. His name is Jim Khalil. He is a scientist, actually quantum scientist. But you just see his speech, how beautifully does volume in the country. It makes it very simple. Jim Khalil, please listen, whoever wants to really develop the good speech. Temperature is evaluator will become one of the best evaluators we have ever done. See, he is always the best. Very rightly spoke about each speaker. And Democratic Master Tarun was very keen to complete 11 he made. I think 12 men he avoided, but 11 he made. So on all 11 speakers, he said some beautiful thing and one very precise thing. I noted 2 speakers. One is Arun. What was Arun? I think he is star in the making. He was beautifully to the point on the speech, and Toastmaster Avi. Both of them really tried. I think I'm sure they would develop into very good speakers later. And Arun, Toastmaster, Toastmaster today, he had a beautiful topic. I would say he saw the audience is so young. He made all his topics so contemporary that everybody great. Because if I give you some philosophical topic, I think half of you would not be able to speak because it doesn't make any sense to you. Like some beautiful topics he gave, and I think all people speak because he really did a good job. Only thing I would suggest is that you must limit to 7 or 8 speak because otherwise you always run out of time. And there are too many varieties. Of course, you wanted to give chance to all guest speakers, it's rightly so. Vikram, of course, has good observation that I said. He very rightly said that some jargon form you must elaborate because we also really don't know. And that is very important. And why role model? He rightly said that when we are talking about role model, it's about describing the role model. But why? Why is this role model? Today's speech, today's session was, I think, very enriching compared to the last few sessions which I have attended. And all the credit goes to EXCOM. They have made it sure that it starts in time. Everything is there. A lot of guests, and all this credit goes to the current committee, which is very, very young, and are trying their best to give you something to take home. So I wish future sessions will also be similar, most probably in a better venue.
Literally vanishing number. So, with your permission, I want to do one little rectification.
Yeah.
So, the deputy of master is Toastmaster Vishnu.
Oh, yeah, I think I'm.
Yeah, appreciate it, but. Welcome back. Playing cards have many more benefits, such as it keeps our mind sharp and active, improves our physical skills, helps us remove our stress, improve patience, boost memory skills. So I request everyone, whenever you get time, try to play cards. At last, I can say that life is not a matter of having good cards, but of playing a poor hand well. With this, I would like to hand over the stage to our very esteemed presiding officer, Toastmaster Abhi.
Morning and noon, close to noon. I'm like highly obliged with everyone. Like today's session, it was way like the benchmark has been set quite high this time, and I would like to appreciate Toastmaster Kerry. Like tennis shoes help me out. So yes, today is the day for tennis. So my shoes and my record would follow. It's more towards tennis, and tennis saved my day. So I being polite in speaking still, and that was rightly mentioned. I have to work upon it, and I totally acknowledge it. And from coming session, I will make sure to be more louder and clearer. You might be noticing I am carrying a pad because today's session was so filled with insightful things that I thought of summarizing few points which would be helpful for everyone. Firstly, regarding the theme, deck of cards. So usually we all play donkey monkey, and in Gujarati terms, kachu fool. So apart from that, we all weren't aware about face cards, what denote to kings or basically famous things and other stuff. So today, thank you so much, Toastmaster Gitanjali, to enriching our knowledge. Second, it is important that you might have noticed today, even after fumbling, you can get back deliver better, basically convey your thought. So today there was some fumbling here and there, but here I would quote a table topic point which is related to Instagram. Here Instagram help us because there is a trend or so-called reel. Don't let them know your next move. So there is a theme or basically reel around this. So how this help? Audience don't know your next move. Even if you fumble, you only know it. They think, oh, it might be a pause or there is a punchline coming next. So take it as an opportunity basically because this is a way next point you can directly throw a punchline and it would land beautiful because you had a pause. Now everyone is also. So that was a great learning today as shared by Toastmaster Kerry. Also, votings are on, so please do keep voting because the certificates would be up next. So please check on the WhatsApp and keep voting. And here I would like to end with anecdote which I was going to share. I started a meeting with two questions. Do you feel your life is getting monotonous? And second was that, are you losing interest in what you are doing? So one fine day I was sitting like a couch potato, watching my tennis. I'm basically a sport enthusiast. I watch Formula One, tennis, and football. So I was watching French Open, which is known as Ronald Garros. I might fumble here, but still. So I was watching final, and it was between Rafael Nadal and Ruud. So Rafael Nadal, being 6 feet 1 inch of my height, almost bit higher, brown hairs, and more masculine than me. I am like a stick in front of him, but he's quite active and agile. So he was going out there, and I was thinking he is doing same thing every day. Here forehand, here backhand. Here forehand, here back. How he would get that sort of interest? Like he would also feel that sessions are going monotonous and doing same thing every day, day in and day out. And in front of him, his opponent was 23-year-old group of my age, and he was also out there. In that final, he beat him, basically crushed him. In 3 sets, he won all 3 sets and won the French Open, and we won 22 Grand Slam till now, which is the best in a single someone has won. At 36 years of age, he's still doing the same thing. And I thought, why he is so active and doing the same thing, forehand, backhand. And I thought, in a Wimbledon, recently he got injured. His stomach got basically one muscle got stretched, and he faced an injury during the match. which was a quarter final. He took a rest and came back again with basically some sort of stomach injury. I'm not very I don't have expertise in medical stuff, but he had some injury in his stomach. He came back, he played really excellent shot and won the quarterfinal. And I noticed that he was more curious this time to find right spot so that he don't have to play the match longer. So my point here was that he was dedicated. So whatever he was doing, even though it was monotonous, he was dedicated to think because he loved it in the end. And he was curious to find various spots. So whatever you are doing, whatever walk of your life, you would find some curious spot. Try to target it, and you would reach to your goal, or you would succeed. So that was my point, and shoes are like it denote or it is in it is towards tennis. So I also started after that. I also started tennis. Here I would point out: don't keep your expectation of others' expectation hinder your success. Find those curious spots and bang on, target on, and you will achieve a lot more in life. With this, hopefully, your certificates are ready. So, just for the guests, all the events that we went through today's schedule, there are certificates also awarded for specific parts. So, firstly, we had 2 prepared speeches. So, best prepared speaker of the day. Any guesses between Santosh and Keith? Postmaster Santosh. Best evaluator of the day. Postmaster Nikhil. Best table topic speaker. Guest Ashish. Best role player of the day. Toastmaster Vikram. Best supporting role player. Toastmaster Pradeep. Also, one curiosity which was highlighted during today's session. I noticed, I guess, guest Aniket, like he went and picked up the cheat and he was willing to open it, but Vishwajit made sure that he opened it because it is something that helps us in the long run. Because if he might have opened it, he already had known about the thing. But if someone else tells us to you, you are a bit curious to know like what it going to be and how it's going to come out. Last but not the least, the whole XCOM team, we have been in training yesterday and today also they have the training. So everyone was attending the training, they were quite occupied in it, but still they all made sure that they are at the venue. Toastmaster Gitanjali and Toastmaster Santika, they made sure that board is set up. We also faced a delay because there was no electricity. But today was the day. I guess we were lucky enough. We got the electricity at time and we were so set up with the. I urge all the guests to attend the meeting often because sometimes it happens that online has its pros and cons. Switch off your camera, you can go and give up your. But at the end, there is a fatigue. So the guests who joined, they left half in half. So that is there. it is always better to interact in person and learn from each other. And last but not least, quick guest in feedback. So we also had 3 guests who joined in between. So I would ask our guest Nikita to introduce yourself. Have you got to know about VTM and what you are currently doing?
First of all, well, okay, and I just got to know about this Toastmaster. Actually, I have heard Toastmaster like something which is going on in. I think it is a US-based organization. So there is a neighbor of mine. She just told me she's working in all scripts. So they had this program in over there. So she just told me that it's a good time for you to start with because she's like 35 years old and like my age is a bit younger than her. So she just told me that you can start and proceed with this. Maybe you can get some new ideas from this thing. So yeah, I heard Toastmaster from her, and yeah.
Next is to guest Sola Trivedi.
I'm Sola Trivedi. I'm basically an athlete. Done my application and then did my interest. I'm also a classical Indian classical folk music and change the language or English is a must. So when I was young, I had a very good teacher. So he made me in the singing classical vocal music. So that's how I jumped. Happened that despite of all my efforts, nothing is coming out. So let me just give it a try. So I came about this. I pumped into the success and this super speaker competition. So I just said that let me just his mistakes and just get into it. Whether I make it or not, I must enjoy the process and be at it because a lot of people have always told me that I can motivate. So so that's how I came over to know who the success can, and then one of my friends told me that I joined the store. I did not have any idea what Toastmasters is about, but I heard it somewhere 5 years back about a friend who was involved in this. So I just said that, and then I had 2 options. So the other person did not pick up my call, and I ended up calling up Mr. Meeting, and it was a very good chat with him, and then he invited me.
Last but not least,
good morning, everyone. My name is Vinit. Currently, I am pursuing Masters of Human Resource Management from Maharaja University of Baroda. About the Toastmaster, I was heard from my professor when I was in my bachelor's. And in the 2021, I have joined Toastmasters as a guest. I have attended 2 to 3 lectures through online mode. I couldn't make it. So this was why I'm doing it for the second time. If I could able to join it for the offline mode, then I could make my relation best with the Toastmasters. Thank you.
I request all the guests after the session we all can connect. We all would love to hear your feedback as well. After this session, we all can connect. Last but not least, a sign of appreciation. Everyone who's sitting right side, left side, front or behind, everyone has gone through their hardship. Someone might be struggling right now, someone might have reached to a point. So it is also important to appreciate everyone. So in a sense of appreciation, just a round of applause. I joined in so much, even who have come here. And thank you so much. And looking forward for more for the days to come.